for me, from my experiences, there have been times where I felt like I don't belong, because sometimes when I used to apply for like opportunities, whether it's like vacation schemes, training contracts, or different events and programs, sometimes I wouldn't put in the application that I'm autistic or learn difficulty or have a learning difficulty. And the reason why is because I always feared being discriminated against. But then it came to the point that I just always wanted to make sure I was being honest, and also being my unapologetic self and being my authentic self. I think that's really important to me. So over the last 2 years or so, I've been confident enough to always make sure in every application I make that I state that I'm autistic and I have a learning difficulty. And in any application process where they may include timed exercises, for example, the Watson Glaser critical thinking test, I always state that I would need reasonable adjustments where I would need 25% extra time. But in terms of me feeling, do I feel attracted to the campaigns and the advertisements that these law firms do from the standpoint of a autistic and a person with a learning difficulty? I think the answer is I would say I wouldn't say I always feel attracted, because again it goes back to my previous point. I just feel like this topic of physical disability slash neurodivergency isn't for the most part isn't brought to the forefront. So for me, as an autistic person, I wouldn't say I've always felt like attracted or belonged in that sense, and that in itself has been a challenge that at times, because I'm always fearful of the fact that I could potentially get discriminated against because I am autistic or I've learned difficulty, because ableism is a real thing, and it does happen in the world of work and also in society in general. So for me, there has been times where I've questioned, do I really belong? But at the same time, I just tell myself at the end of the day, I am who I am. I'm proud of the person that I am, and I like being my authentic self. And I'm not ashamed to be autistic and to have a learning difficulty. So yeah.